like a Hellcat.
Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Fortnite with myself, Masterless. And this is going to be a fairly short episode because I'm going to trim down loads of what I do, really just to show you the end results. But essentially what I wanted to do at the moment is I've got to a certain point in Plankerton and a certain point in the game where my character's quite strong at the minute. The weapons that I've got are okay, I've got some decent squads going as well so that my stats aren't too bad. I've got my home base up to level 37, and the hero that I use the most at the moment is a level 71, Ramirez, who's 3-star, level 30 out of 30, and the guns that she tends to roll with at the moment in missions are the Silver Founders Bearcat, Silver Founders Raptor, and they both do energy damage, and then she also runs a Silver Rocket Launcher as well, which is at level 20 out of 20. And I've noticed that when I've been doing missions, it tends to only really ever be the assault rifle that I use. And the Ramirez character that I've got has a really useful bonus as well as part of getting level 30, which is, hang on, where's it gone? She got an extra perk, and when you evolve her, that means that I think you get 40% extra capacity on assault rifles, or sorry, you get 40% extra capacity ammo-wise on any gun that you use. So it's really cool, obviously, using the assault rifle, because in addition to it already having a 30% increased magazine size, it then gets another 40% magazine size bonus from her as well. So because I'm using this one all the time, and these are both up to silver at the minute, and I'm fairly late on in Plankerton, and what I'm going to do in this episode is take the Silver Founders Bearcat, which is assault shotgun, and I'm going to evolve this into a Malachite assault shotgun. For the main reason that I only tend to ever use this in really bad situations in the game, when I've been just swarmed by husks and I need to take them down really quickly, or occasionally if I've run out of shots with the Silver Rocket Launcher and there's like a smasher there, for example, I'll switch to the auto shotgun and just to get some quick DPS done against the smasher. So because I don't use it that often and I'm using the assault rifle, I figured it won't be too bad if I upgrade this to Malachite at the moment, even with Malachite and the other ingredients for the gun still being fairly rare. So if I just open up the Evo tab for it, you can see the stats for the gun at the minute. It requires 8 and 24 and 2 in order to make them at the minute. If I upgrade this to Malachite, it still stays at 8, 24 and 2. Except I need 24, I believe that's fine grain powder that you can get, and obviously I'd need 8 malachite ore as well in order to make it. But because I don't make these too often, I'm not going to use them too often, the durability is not going to be that much of a problem, because I'll still carry on using the rifle until I get to Cary Valley, which is the next area. So yeah, what I'm going to do is, at the moment, in order to evolve this, as you've just seen, I need another 5 pure drops of rain. So I'm going to jump into we'll have a look on the map anyway, and see whether we've got any missions that can get us some pure drops of rain. It will also help you. There we go. So you've got the first one here, Ride the Lightning in the city, gives pure drop of rain and hero XP, and I can also do my main quest I'm on at the moment in Plankerton 2. So I'm going to do this. I'll probably bring the video back in then when I upgrade the rifle and show you that. I will just make sure I can make one straight away with the fine grain powder and malachite ore too. And then yeah, I'll show you that. You can have a look at the stats of the gun when I've upgraded it, and then I'll have a little try out of that in another mission where you can see what it's like for damage and being used against the husks. So yeah, I'll bring it right back in shortly once I've got the ingredients and I'm about to evolve the gun. I'll see you then. Okay, welcome back. We've just done it. We've just done the mission that gets us the pure drops of rain. So hopefully we should now be able to upgrade the Founders Bearcat and get it from silver to Malachite. Just going to find out which level chest that we got for the mission. Level 5. So that should get us some decent loot. I haven't exactly focused on this specifically, but I'm pretty sure it's like the higher the chest you get, the more of the mission rewards it says you're going to get, that you actually get. But I'll have to check that at some point as well, and I'll let you know in another video if I realise that's the case. So we've got 6 pure drop of rain, and some more hero XP, and we obviously as a bonus just completed a part of the main mission, but that's not what this episode is about. Although that's quite cool. Let's just quickly see what we get for the sniper rifle. Okay, so we're gonna get a choice.
Consider this your final exam.
Okay, epic pistol, epic sniper. Gotta get epic sniper, surely. An epic copper burst sniper. Okay, I haven't really used a burst sniper before on this. So again, if any of you have used a burst sniper or do use one, let me know in the comments if they're any good and how they compare to the other snipers as well. I also did just may as well collect my research points. Pop it into something in level 2. I'm thinking resistance for all of the party members is probably a good shout. We also got another skill for here. Yeah, let's go for another slot in the rowboat. Okay, so now is the big moment where we can finally, I'm just going to get rid of the exclamation mark. Yeah, we can finally upgrade the Silver Founders Bearcat. I've checked and I've got enough resources, I think, to make at least two of these as well. So here goes. Okay. There we go. We now have a Malachite Founders Bearcat. So obviously we're going to have to try this out in a mission, see how good it is. And we can also start leveling it up a bit as well, which I might do, just to see what we can get the DPS up to. So the DPS right now, as you can see, is on 5,095. Let's just add a few levels to this. Let's see what we end up with afterwards. 5,617. So, yeah, let's see how this does. So I'm quickly just going to drop us into a mission. Complete deliver the bomb mission. Okay, so I'm thinking may as well do a deliver the bomb mission in a 34 plus zone. Got one ready for us right here. Nice reward as well with more pure drop of rain. So I'm going to go into this and probably bring it back in when the mission gets started. And I'll switch over obviously to the, well, I'll create one of the new Founders Bearcats in Malachite, switch to that, and then we'll just go and try and find a few husks to test that on and see how we get on. So I'll see you again in a second when the mission begins. Okay, welcome back. We're now in the mission, so I'm going to just craft up the new Malachite Founders Bearcat. Here we go. Just as you can see, I'm not doing great for the resource amounts, but got enough to get us by, and there it is. There it is, ladies and gents. Slot 3, an energy Malachite Founders Bearcat. So obviously, first thing for us to do is let's just run out to the edges of the map where you normally get a few husks just asleep, chilling. Talk of the devil. No! No, Redar, no! Don't do this to us. Okay. Right, let's go somewhere else. Oh, hang on, that's a vibe up in here. Yeah. Oh, wow, great opportunity for us to test out the new rifle. Oh, sorry, new shotgun. Yeah.
Thanks again for your help.
I mean, that wasn't a massive test, but let's just quickly find something a bit strong. Okay, I mean that was, yeah, it's a pretty cool example of how it's going to be. We got anything bigger? I want something bigger. I want like a taker, or I don't even know what they're called, but the ones with the laser eyes. I mean, they can be pretty harsh. Let's grab this one over here. Right, let's try it on something bigger. Let's get rid of this rock. Okay. Right, let's see what we got. Any takers? Any takers? Takers? There's a group here. Let's just. I'm thinking maybe we just run straight through this group and just like blast left to right as we go. Let's give this a whirl. It's pretty cool. Three left. Nearly. But yeah, I mean, I'm liking this. Obviously, it does a lot of. Oh, this is quite cool. So, because it's an energy assault shotgun, let's just quickly test it out against a fire elemental. See if we can one-hit this guy. Okay, yeah, we can from close up. How about from a little bit further away? That way, guys. I'm not interested in you. I just want the fire dude. Come on, guys, be reasonable. Our time will come. Okay, so it looks like against elemental husks, it's particularly good. Obviously, with it being an energy shotgun. So yeah, I'm looking forward to using this in a few missions. I don't want to overuse it, but I think that with us using the Founders energy rifle as like our primary weapon, having the shotgun and the rocket launcher as backup, and obviously with Ramirez having the minigun as well, and the grenades, I think we're good, especially with the airstrike. I mean, yeah, we can bring a lot to a match in the way of damage now. So I mean, if you're in a level where you've got like a ninja to deal with the throws and things, and you've got a couple of soldiers and a constructor to get the base really beefed up, yeah, you Should be really golden. I mean, just before we wrap up this episode, I'll just try out the energy shotgun. I'll try out a combination of the shotgun and the rocket launcher for this. And yeah, to see if I can show you how good the two are. Right, let's see what drops down first of all. Okay, here's a big guy. Nothing like a knife drops out. And then switch to this. I normally fire these straight underneath me and then wait for the big cloud to get close. It tends to be a decent tactic for me. Another one of these guys over here. Again, the energy shotgun just taking him out straight away. So yeah, this is a really cool gun. I'm really looking forward to using it in some of the upcoming missions. Let me know if there are any other guns in the game that you want to see me try out and try and get as well. And also, those of you that use assault shotguns, the automatic shotguns, which are the best ones you've come across so far in the game? And also, which are the best assault rifles that you're using out there as well? Is energy the best one to use and the way to go with it, or should you sort of experiment with some of the others? Maybe nature. Haven't had a nature type yet. So yeah, please let me know in the comments what you think. Thanks very much for anyone that's watched the video and that's tuned in. It's great having your support. Please drop me a thumbs up if you like what you see. And if you think this is a cool video, going to be useful for anyone, it'd be really appreciated if you could share on Twitter, social media, whatever. And of course, there is a little subscribe button for you in the bottom corner if you want to see more of the Fortnite videos that I do as they come out as well. So thanks very much. Until next time, have a great day. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.